her? What is it about her? And I party papa dia. Enkofo ebo flag aye bu omo ye demonstration enna ma wie mu no na san kwasiafo omo wan ene de mo nya power nti mu refi omo de mo ba power. We need these people sacked in 3 days. This is a tweet from the NCCE boss. The NCCE boss. That's the tweet. Let me show you. This lady you people are protecting. The NCCE boss. When John Mahama was in power, these are some of the tweets. What did she write? Attempting to destroy all institutions, including the Supreme Court, a national day of shame. Mahama must go. Are we stupid? This is Kathleen Addy. That was her tweet in 2016. These people came together to make sure you lost the elections. Now the more we need power, mona mote brofo, mona moniate, mona muni munyansa, mona just say grassroots niamwa until you decide. This lady has to go. Now moju say MP before the betuma, MP before about power, and this libelo mujana office. I didn't kwasi governance na mo pese mubuno. What kind of nonsense is that? And you look at all these things and you sit there in the Jubilee House or the Flagstaff House and you want us to say nobody should complain. You want us to sit here and say nobody should complain. It is normal. Now 8 years, Nana, people were working hard to get you back into power. No, I didn't go. This is going to the Flagstaff House. This lady, she needs to be sacked by Monday, Tuesday. If this lady doesn't get out of the office, you people will not like me. We will make sure that the base, it not be only NDC base. We will also put a demonstration together. Yes, it is coming from me. Sir and my four-way, they all have to leave office. They all have to leave office. These women. These 3 women, they have to go, including this NCC lady. These people all have to leave office. They all have to be sacked. It does not matter. It does not matter who and whoever is protecting this woman, the party, the grassroots, they don't need these people. It is a respectful one. I respect the president. Every single respect I give to the president. I give every single respect to everybody working in the Jubilee House or the Flagstaff House. Every respect. From Julius to whoever is in the Flagstaff House, I respect. But until you people show me that you respect the people who brought you to power, I will continue keeping that respect intact. I don't speak for a politician. I speak for the Grand Ghanaian. I speak for the people who were intimidated, frustrated, shot and killed for 8 years, who went through shit. People at the Flagstaff House today. Some people lost friends because of you people. Some people lost international deals because of you people. Some people basically went through trauma, business trauma because of you people. Today you get power and you want to tell them that they are foolish. These 4 ladies have to be sacked. By Tuesday they need to leave. Me, I keep telling you people. All right. Now, there's another story that I want us to look at. Edu Buahin, yes, say, Edu Buahin, former NSB, National Signal Bureau for Boss, and the Attorney General, Amayachina, Nwake Jim. He is trying to distract the system. There's one thing I want to tell Ghanaians. Edu Buahin, somehow said 960,000 of the funds I am accused of stealing were used to pay allowances of MPs on Defense and Interior Committee to facilitate passage of National Signal Bureau. In whose interest? Or say, accusation, accusation, Attorney General, any allegations are, and yadini kwako jina court no, or beso kacha Ghana for say. Thank you very much, sir. So, Edu Buahin said, this is nonsense. This is all. The pictures I'm looking, make sure I can be fool. If you people don't sack Saratu, you people no good like me. And this goes to the people who have mentioned your names. They say if you people don't sack that Saratu girl, that Mimi girl, that airport, you people don't go like, you people, you will see. Now let's come back to this criminal Edubuahin. And there's something some people don't want us to discuss, but we will discuss. Edubuahin have release memo every prison and prison custody and holding cell and whatever you want to call it. Or say what the memo about Bontini. Now or the document to be or say accusation accusing no. Sa accusation accusing na sika na yeso wia no or the emu bi atua nipa bi sika emomo passe eye bibi or parliament edema eye the NSB no heady. Now what I want to tell the Attorney General is simple. The Attorney General should just shoot. The Attorney General has made his case. The Attorney General needs to stick to his case. Whatever Edubuahin when it's and evidence or so one, he should give it to his lawyer. At this point, Edubuahin knows he's going to jail. His lawyer, who is Atachia, who is a former criminal, because Atachia sat at the housing department ministry. He did a lot of deals. I exposed him with facts. Atachia till date, he could not answer those deals. He was NPP members. Atachia Seglebe Housing told us that some monies were missing and that he did not take the money and that it was his chief director at his ministry. Till date, this Atachia, this criminal, this dark, black, devilish, arching police criminal is this guy's lawyer. So you should know where he's coming from. Now they want to play mind games. And the mind games they want to play, they want to take people's mind from the main issue. They want to throw out a couple of unnecessary, baseless memo. Let me tell you, a memo cannot defend you in court. What the Attorney General is holding, the Ekuta Attorney General, the allegation the Attorney General has made, that is what you need to do, respond to. Now, I've seen the MPP people trying to make this conversation about some release. The question here is, the memo the guy has released, does it answer the questions the Attorney General is posing to this guy? And the question I want to ask this guy, Edubuahin, is simple. All the monies that you paid to the so-called people you said you paid when you were the head of NSB, who gave you the authorization to pay? Because that money is government money. Unless you want to tell me Kandapa signed it off for you to pay. Because if even the national security budget is not published, nobody can just go into the national security monies and just pick and ask Edubuahin. We have heard you. You have a memo. You have paid some monies. Who gave you the authorization to pay those monies? Because if you had not paid those monies, those people wouldn't have gotten the money. Those people on the committee, I don't care about them. Because if the money wasn't available, they wouldn't get access to the money. So the question here is, did the people on the committee, did they pull a gun at you for you to go? So what's your argument? Almost say, Edubuahin position or occupy a very sensitive position, a national security position. And he is not supposed to be going through this. That is the argument from the people who are on the sidelines telling us that they have integrity and credibility and that we should give them another nod to come to power. Abaina ba me achi Edubuahin. Emma abaina ko yenhwehwemu at the end of the day Attorney General file case at the court. The NPP now omodi akwa we betena office now owie sika no. Omu culture say we should not follow the money. We should not try and prosecute this guy because a Jumana guy way na a national security job, a very sensitive, and that he handles sensitive information. Oh, really? And I keep telling Ghana for. Sa asemuya enkofo we kan eye Edubuahin asem no. They be make Ghana for. MPP Baba Power be made 42 years and over. You know why? Because MPP for doing say ye Jimmy. We have short memories. And John Mahama catch Ghana for I was still making sure say ye kai nyoma. Now this story we are talking about, NSB, the same as NCA. They all are under national security. Now the same MPP in 2017, 18, 19 who were calling Judge Cheba to jail the appointees and NCA then under NDC, Today, these people are telling us, oh, Edubuahin, also here NSB, he falls under national security or was sensitive position. Now, the allegations and our case that the Attorney General has made against this criminal, are they similar to the NCA case? Yes. The chamber for jailed those people because Ophili said, case na done in there were a lot of things that now this guy technically is working in the same agency na omomo NCA no eye. So why is it today that this guy has been caught? The Attorney General has conducted serious, thorough investigations. Why would the NPP make an argument to say, why is the Attorney General going after Edubuahin, who used to be the head of NSB? Because he handles sensitive position. Now look at this. Sensitive document. Now, these are the similarities between Edubuahin case way any NCA for now, Jacheba for Ejeli. What is the difference between that case and this case? The catcher says NCA for more under NDC, they did what? They did a lot of misappropriation of funds. They actually did some purchase and as a procurement which was against the law, procurement breaches. They said a lot of things. Now, NCA for now MPP through Jacheba for Ejeli. What is the difference between a Juma normal year and a Juma na a Dubuahin and the Olusujina court? But their argument is that we should not touch a Dubuahin. A Dubuahin could have sensitive information. Now, one of NCA no, and I check Jacheba for Tinakum, a jelly omo, and the Kufuado's instructions. No, not Sanko for no, were they not also in charge of sensitive documents? Kotodi and the budget. Look at the similarities in the two cases. Now, both NCA case, which that case you know about, Jacheba for a jelly, NCA for now almost share a day, almost Mahama appointee. These are the similarities in the two cases. And remember, the NCA and the NSB, they all work under their national security. So who is making an argument to say, Edubuahin handles sensitive information, so we cannot prosecute Edubuahin because he has put out some stupid memo. Now, both the NCA case and the Kobina Edubuahin's case involves allegation of financial misconduct within Ghana's security and regulatory institutions. So the two cases are similar. The charges it is not too different from the charges Yadibo NCA for under Mahama ya point to Mana Ekufuado or by through Jacheba for Omujeli Omono. Now, one, what were the charges and what are the similarities? Misappropriation of funds. Now, in both cases, officials were accused of diverting large sums of money for unauthorized purposes. In today's case, it's the same thing. Edubuahin has diverted their funds through unauthorized for unauthorized purposes. NCA for no allegation to it was the same thing. You can say they have diverted funds to go do unauthorized things. Now it says Edubuahin's allegation allegedly transferred $49 million cedi, 49 million for the National Signal Bureau, that is the NSB, to private accounts. While the NCA case involved officials misusing funds meant for cybersecurity infrastructure. What's the difference? Why didn't we tell Ghana for say, time and a jelly NCA for, time and a for a Kufuor man instructions are all jelly NCA for? Why didn't we say those people had sensitive information and that we should not handle them like that? But I didn't know MPP before making cases say, they handle sensitive information. NSB and NCA are the same thing. They are all under national security. So nobody can make that argument. Anytime we can say, such stupid memo, no, the Attorney General should just give it a black eye and focus on the allegations against Edubuahin. Because even in his memos, he was not able to state or answer the allegations that is leveled or has been leveled against him. He has moved away from the allegations and now he is talking about a memo. This memo is not supposed to be for us. We don't care about Edubuahin's memo. We don't care about things he knows. The things he knows that he thinks can make his case better, he should give it to his lawyer. Because these are things that his lawyer needs to bring to court. He is not guilty. So to throw these things out, psychologically, he wants to muddy the system. He wants to distract the system. He does not want the conversation to be about the allegations against him. He wants the conversation to be about his allegation that at the end of the day does not affect the Attorney General's allegations. So these are things we need to get right. Now, look at the similarities. These are some of the similarities. Team, stay with me. I have two eyes tonight. Only one eye, sorry. Besides, so the second similarity, a NCA case in 2017, Jelly, Omo Anomo Yejuma under John Mahama, and NSB and under Eddie Edubuahin. This is the issue. National security implications. These are the similarities in the cases. Now, the accused in both cases justified their financial transactions as necessary for national security operations. Edubuahin's leaked memo claimed that funds were used for intelligence activities, including payments to MPs for passing security laws. Similarly, the NCA case involved contracts for surveillance and equipment. So, why are you saying the NCA case, those people who were handling the same information and also those same people who were, at the end of the day, the surveillance equipment, we were saying were not right the way they purchased and the way they used it. Why are we today saying Edubuahin there? He handles sensitive information. So we should not talk about Edubuahin. We should allow Edubuahin to work, because if we don't stop him, he will spill the beans. He can spill the wache. Edubuahin can spill the wache. The question is, whatever you used government money to do, were you given the authorization, and who gave you the authorization? Unless it's Kandapa, who gave you the authorization to pay 930,000 and whatever you gave to some people? Unless you tell us who authorized you to do that. Because if somebody authorized you, then we need to bring that person, because you are not the boss of the national security. And the budget you are using falls under national security, meaning somebody has to sign for you to use that money to pay whoever you paid. Into this thing you are talking about, you need to give that memo to your Achim police lawyer. Because Atachia knows you are going to jail for over 30 years, he is trying to muddy the system. Salah will still happen, because Salah first is still at the corner. Now see some of the similarities. Similarities in political connections. Both cases had political undertones. Edubuahin's memo suggested that 8.3 million Ghana was spent on an opposition party's election coalition effort, raising concerns about political interference. The NCA case also involves officials with political ties. So how different is the NCA case from this Edubuahin case? It's the same. The difference that you are trying to create is that Edubuahin is putting memo out. I don't care about memo. I care about the allegations the Attorney General at the end of the day is putting before the court. Have you answered those allegations? And you are not supposed to answer to me. Your lawyer is supposed to guide you to answer those allegations so that you don't go to jail for 25 years. MPP former Jimmy. I'm using Ghana for Jimmy such a to me. And what they do is they pick and choose where the anchor wants them. So tonight you will see Polaromoch, the drug addict. He will stand. This is red meat, but there's nothing in there, because they know, say, the followers of the MPP are stupid. They know, sir, they can't think deep. They know, sir, they are shallow thinkers. They think we forget easily. So they can make everything new and then present it as if it's fresh meat. These people have no knowledge. I am showing you